Ready when y'all are.
Cade, the Pistons led for 2 minutes and 37 seconds tonight, yet it was a close game pretty much to the final second. Just what kept you guys in it tonight and what kind of went wrong toward the end?
Yeah, just us continuing the battle, trying to get our defense, trying to get a footing on our defense. And, we had a lot of timely plays and stuff. So I don't think it's, I don't think we're going to allow them to get away from us, but it's about little detailed, small plays to allow us to get back in the game, control the game.
Any other questions? A point about a minute and a half left in the game. You came down, you spun, you lost your defender, and you had it, and then you went up against Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know if it was foul or block or something like that. Can you recount that play? And do you think that was a kind of a turning point there? You had the momentum going, and from that point, you guys, they just were a little bit out of reach after that point.
Yeah, tough play. I can't comment whether it was or wasn't a foul. I didn't get the foul, so it wasn't. So, it's just a tough one. Ball didn't bounce our way.
Obviously, those last few minutes, it's tough to kind of gain momentum when they're going back and forth to the table to review things. Have you ever been in a situation like those last few minutes, and kind of just what do you make of the whole situation?
I think if you catch the ball in the front court and you cross the line, I thought that was backcourt. Maybe I'm wrong. Always has been my life. And I thought the time on the clock, I thought we could check that. And it was decided not to check it. So those didn't decide the game, though, at all. So, I'm not harping on those two moments. There were a lot of plays in the first quarter, that run, digging a hole. It's just a lot of plays throughout the game, little small plays that were, biting us. So, just going to go back and watch the film and talk about it and figure it out together.
You've dealt with a lot of double teams, defensively in your career. Obviously, in the playoffs now, that's a big point of their game plan defensively. Is it any different now in the postseason compared to what you've dealt with, the first few years of your career?
No, it's still a double team.
Cade, over the next couple of days, you're going to hear a lot about. I'm over here. Sorry.
My bad.
You're going to hear a lot about adjustments. Just this, just that. Can you kind of for a regular person explain what actual adjustments you guys are making at this point in the series? Is it this big stylistic thing, or is it just more small fine tuning?
Yeah, it's small fine tuning stuff. Both teams, they're going to stick to what they do best. They're going to stick to their system, and we're going to do the same. It's more so just the small details. Finding ways to allow our system to work. So, I don't want to have a 10-minute response right now to try to, but nah, it's definitely small things. We're gonna maintain our system. We're gonna continue to do what we do best.
Coach said earlier that he believed you guys played pretty good in the second half in order to win. Can you just speak on what was clicking for you guys in that second half?
Yeah, we got more stops. We got bodies on people. We got some rebounds. Still, couple plays that hurt us, allowing offensive rebounds and stuff. But getting stops and getting out in transition, that's the main thing. That's where we're at our best.
Cade, Towns had struggled going into tonight's game. Without Stu out there, he was able to get to his spots, get some shots going. How tough is that cover for you when you're without your best interior defender?
Yeah, he's a big-time player. He's he can shoot the three, and he can get to the rim. So we have guys that I trust up against anybody though, and Stu is number one. So not having him, obviously that's something that takes a lot away from us. But it's a next man up mentality. I thought Paul Reed was great again today. JD does a really good job on him. Tobias has been doing a great job on him all series. So, we're just trying to make it as tough as possible. I think we allowed him to get going a little early with too many transition threes where he's just walking into threes and getting the feel for the game.
JB said that there was frustration, but he said you won't be deflated Sunday. You guys will show up. I'm just wondering what emotions have run through you in the last hour, and What do you anticipate the mood will be for you guys when you show up at 1 o'clock Sunday?
Yeah, it's frustrating. We didn't want to go drop that game. We didn't want to drop game one. It's it's like I said, it's the small things that are coming to bite us, but we're learning from it, and that's all that we can do. I think all these things are making us a better team, and I think it's gonna make us better to go win this series.
Cade, it seems like whichever team lost the last game comes out stronger the next game, aggressive. Looks like the Knicks did right out of the box with Cat especially. Is that what you guys are going to have to do on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean that's what we have to do every game: is come out punching, come out with aggression, and like you said, that's what they did tonight. But it's another game on Sunday, and we'll see who does it then.
Can you talk about the atmosphere here, your first playoff game in Detroit in a long time? How did it live up to your expectations? And in hindsight, do you think like the excitement of that, did that lead to any effect on the team one way or the other? You guys came out and actually missed your first 6 shots, maybe a little geeked up or anything like that. Just talk about the whole atmosphere and everything.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was a lot of energy in there. It's amazing to have playoff basketball back in Detroit. You could tell everybody's been waiting on it. So I thought it was a lot of great energy in there that, we feeded off of. I think the ball just kind of didn't bounce our way a few times. I wouldn't say we were geeked up. We knew it was going to be a lot of energy in there. The Garden has a lot of energy. All these games are going to be high intensity, a lot of fans, a lot of noise. So that's not what shook us up. Ball just didn't go in the rim, and it will on Sunday. Appreciate y'all.